Live at 5, piles and piles and piles of meth. Look at all of this. Trafficked across the Mexican border, just busted right here in Georgia. Atlanta DEA agents say $3 million worth of drugs were found at the Atlanta State Farmers Market down in Clayton County. We're told the meth was hidden in a truckload of celery. Agents say this is proof that cartels in Mexico have a well-established foothold in our state.
Well, our goals are to take down the whole cartel responsible for this. This represents what I would call a confidence load, in the sense that if this cartel is very confident in what they've been doing, to send this much at one time would suggest how powerful and how big this cartel is, and obviously needs our attention further.
This bus is the largest ever made by the DEA Atlanta division.